Welcome back for part 3 of Archaon versus the earliest Ultimate Crisis. At the end of the last part, we had just beaten Boris at the Monolith of Festalung. Took a fair amount of damage, but we shouldn't need to fight anyone too strong right away, so plenty of time to replenish. I think our next plan with my armed forces here is going to be to come over to the Tower of Torment and get rid of the last of Boris's forces before they have a chance to build up again. They will have, they will have a fair number of troops. They've got military presence 8 here right now, and we can't get there for a couple of turns. But yeah, they shouldn't have a full stack by the time we get there, and it will not be as hard a fight, I think. Especially if we can draw them out of the settlement somehow. Okay, yeah, we recruited all the units out of this region. Let's just see what we get in the next few turns. Certainly not an amazing set of units overall. We have got a few strong units, but yeah, we've got like a bunch of kind of chaff as well. Let's do these level ups. 4 skill points for Archaon. Awesome. What am I doing with those? Missile resistance. Well, we'll pick that up at some point, but I don't think we need it right now. I think I probably want to grab this extra casualty replenishment rate. Yes. So let's do that. Ambush defense chance. Chance of interception. Not super high priority. Income from post-battle loot. Post-battle chance of stealing a magic item. Yeah, definitely not bad to grab that. We do make loads of money from post-battle loot, as you've seen. Attrition and casualty replenishment rate, yeah, that's solid. Lightning strike could be good too. Again, I don't think we need that right now. Let's just put points here. Replenish as fast as possible.
Now the end times come.
Yeah, we're getting an okay amount of replenishment. We probably will move out from the settlement next turn and just not quite be at full strength, but that'll be fine.
You need a boon.
And we also got 3 levels up on this guy too. That is very nice. So let's check out Path to Glory here. Funnily enough, we did not unlock these 2 that I thought would be the easy ones to do. We have picked up Penumbral Pendulum as a bounce spell though, that's solid. It's just a one-off, right? That's okay, it's still going to be useful. I suppose this means that this lord had to be the main lord, like launching the attack against the demons, because we have fought demons a bunch of times, and he's been in these battles but not picked this up, so that must be because Archaon was launching the assault. Alright, good to know. Probably same story for this one. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the Marks of Chaos ascending any of this stuff. To be honest, I like having this guy as a undivided lord of fire. The trouble, or one issue of devoting to Tzeentch is, well, I want the Law of Fire for starters, and don't have either of those. Neither of these preserves that. But also, we do get up to Chaos Dragon eventually as a mount, which is definitely strong. Whereas the Tzeentch Sorcerer Lord, I believe, can only ride a disc of Tzeentch. Yeah, so let's turn off notifications about this for now, not a priority. We also don't really want to put souls into that. So what am I doing with this guy? I think what I will do is put points into this and see if I can sack Boris's last settlement for a little while before I actually capture it, because it's going to be a good source of souls and gold, or whatever, favor. And we'll get a bit of experience from that too. They've definitely nerfed the amount of experience you get from fighting battles where you're highly favored in this game compared to Warhammer 2, especially on Lords. But on the other hand, they've increased the amount you get for fighting difficult battles, or battles that the Order Resolve predicts you to lose, like the one we just had, so it kind of balances out. Alright. And we know that there's 8 units in here. I'm just going to go ahead and move with this guy in channeling stance. I'm pretty sure that nobody will be able to come attack him here, and if they are somehow able to, then I can withdraw and get within reinforcement range. But there's no, I don't think it's possible that Boris has another army outside the settlement. Yeah, I mean, this is just too little strength. Right, and our vassals have not been pulled into this war yet, at least, which I think's fine. Speaking of vassals, let's see if we can make contact with Krakadrak.
The eye sees, I move.
Good. Okay, we don't need to move any further. Yeah, so in potentially as few as 2 turns, the endgame crisis event will happen, and Krakadrak will get 2 highly experienced stacks of kind of random dwarf units, but a lot of them including high tier stuff they couldn't normally recruit. Looking at them right now, yeah, they're also reasonably strong. Good news is they are at war with Wintertooth and Clan Mulder. I think that's likely to be the case, but maybe not guaranteed they end up at war with Clan Mulder at this point. Yeah, so let's declare war against them. Bring the vassals in. Interestingly, this bar shows us being quite a bit stronger, and that's because this bar includes your allies and vassals on the strength front. Yeah, vassals both joined, as expected. So now what I can do is direct my vassals to attack them. Now I might not have enough... No, I don't have enough allegiance with these ones, that's okay. These guys I do. Yeah, 37.
Northmen come.
And I'm just going to tell them to go attack Shoktraken. You'd think, with this being our only mutual enemy for right now, that they'd send an army over here to attack it anyway, but in my experience, your vassals can get a bit distracted. Like, if somehow, say, you know, this settlement got blown up and was ruined, they might be like, oh, let's go occupy the ruins over there, for example. So, yeah, I'm willing to spend some allegiance and just direct them. Of course, how quickly they get over there and how well they do is another story, but, you know, it's kind of free for us at this point. I don't really care how well the vassals do, I just want to put more force against Shoktraken and pressure Krakadrak so that when they do get those extra stacks, they're not able to do as much with them. Alright, well that was the job I had in mind for Ograx. I think I can bring him back to join our armies now. Yeah, no real rush to go further here and discover Wintertooth. We'll do that later.
Onward to destruction. Ah, the slaughter begins.
Alright, I do have the option of force marching here, but I think that's a little risky. This army is obviously not strong enough to fight a battle on its own. Archaon used movement occupying this. Yeah. I think I want to leave him in the settlement for the extra recruitment anyway. Yeah, it does make a bit of difference. Alright. We've got some equipment there, let's just check that. Yeah, you picked up a Chaos Steed, that's fine. Because you can instantly unequip and re-equip steeds, straightly speaking, I should unequip mounts whenever I'm not fighting a battle, just to save a little money, but it's kind of a pain to remember to do that, and I do want these 2 characters being more mobile. I think generally having spellcasters on mounts is good, and Archaon's mount is solid as well. Like, it does make him a bigger target for missiles, but yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. And making him faster and yeah, able to get around and deal damage in melee is good, of course. So that's all fine. Yeah, leave the Barbarian and Slave Master on Archaon. And what do we gain? Scroll of Blast and Hellfire Sword. We've got a Sword of Might. Let's stick the Hellfire Sword onto Archaon. And Scroll of Blast as well, I guess. Sure. Traits gained, yeah, that's all fine. Maggotkin and Clanferric are fighting each other. That doesn't concern me right now. Okay, and Bloody Sword have another enemy on the other side. So what kind of shape are they in? Military presence 5, so they've got 10 or 11 units in... Well, they might have them over here, I guess. Yeah, we don't know yet. What I want eventually in this province is to hold this, and ideally to vassalize the Bloody Sword, for example, with them just holding this settlement as their last one. I don't have to get the Tong one of these settlements, because there's also Tong, like traditional Tong territory or whatever over this way. We can always give them one to, or you know, give them a settlement from over there. I'm not sure what I want to do about the Tower of Torment. I think, like I said, I want to come over and sack the city for a few turns, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how much time pressure I feel under. If the endgame crisis stuff happens on turn 10, then maybe I need Archaon to get a move on and actually grab more, like grab the Dark Fortress sooner rather than later. But we'll see. Alright, damaged building in here.
There'll be a reckoning.
Yeah, don't think I want to pay to repair that, to be honest. I'm not going to hold on to this, and it's not very important. There is a resource building. It's an interesting one, this. 5 barrels of resources, you know, tiny addition to trade income. It's pretty whatever. Growth per region plus 10 after winning a battle, all provinces, all characters. So if you're in a situation where you were fighting like 5 battles in a turn, that's a pretty solid amount of boost to growth. But it does cost 3,000. I don't think it's a priority again, and I'm not sure I'm going to hold this personally. I may end up like giving this to the Tong because I'm busy sacking this and that's profitable, and I've vassalized the guys here, and so the Burning Sword just have this as their last settlement. So yeah, I don't know. Not something to spend money on. And over this way, right, one more turn before this is done, so let's change the commandment over to give us that construction cost down, since we're going to be putting a lot of money into building there. That's going to be good. And research. Yes, we picked up Rite of Ascension. We can upgrade to Chosen. This gets us Chaos Knights and magic attacks for Chaos Knights. That's okay. I mean, we already have the magic attacks on Knights of Tzeentch. I think I want to go up this way. Souls gained from battles plus 20%. Right, let's start with this, and then we can decide which way to go afterwards.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're not building anything there. In fact, we're not making money here at all. So let's turn off the taxes and get forged to public order. Alright, we gave our vassals a command.
Straight to business.
Can't imagine there's a vassal quest here. Nope. I already checked diplomacy, I think, in case anything has somehow changed.
War and
Oh yeah, we can do a military access agreement with the Goro Madne. Well, their relation with us is getting even higher. Let's see how much money they'll give us for that.
Enter then. Are you after
100,
a drink?
yeah, that's not very exciting.
Corn.
If they offer more, I'll go for it later. Diplomacy is a very good way to get bits and pieces of extra income. In fact,
enter then.
I wonder if I
you
can
after
even
a drink, a fist fight, or both.
Can I even demand money from them? Not really. Oh no, I can. Nice. Not too much though. It's weird that shows up at minus 2.8 here. Alright, well. If it's only going to be a couple of hundred, you can keep it and recruit more soldiers. Alright, that's all for this turn. We're not at war with these guys yet, and I don't plan to go to war with them until I'm ready to actually attack them, as usual. Oh, one more thing. We have the option again of recruiting another lord. So army upkeep, minus 900. And we're going to be spending about 10,000, I think, on buildings next turn, but I think I do still want to do this. Not really interested in the Chaos Lord. The Sorcerers are more expensive, but I think they're just better. Sadly, Infernal Dominance does not do what it used to do in Warhammer 2 with that +5 melee attack to everyone in the army. Yeah, lots of the stuff like this that gives the Sorcerer melee stats, basically, like boost his fighting ability, I don't really care too much about. If this was ambush attack chance, like ambush success chance, would be kind of interesting, but the Undivided Authority is a little bit... Yeah, maybe I should go for this. Lure of Shadows, though, don't know about that. Yeah, I said this last time, but they did just nerf Pit of Shades a little bit, or a bit. I'm not sure how little in practice in the new patch, so... Could go for experience gain. It's 15%, but that... Yeah, that feels like it's going to matter. Lord of Death, not super exciting. This Lord is mainly here, though, to gain experience, and I can always have him, like, branch out into one of the, you know, the Mark of the Gods later. I think with Death, you have a chance to get Nurgle, whereas Nurgle seems harder, in my experience at least, to get from the other lores. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I am interested in trying out a Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle because of the AoE healing spell that he gets, which seems pretty interesting in an army of a bunch of single entities like Lords, Heroes, Monsters. So sure, let's go for this. And we've got other spellcasters, the fact that he's Lord of Death is fine. Alright, so it costs an extra couple hundred income, but don't think it's going to be a big deal. And yeah, we can devote him to Nurgle, in fact that's all we can devote him to. So that's something for the future. Don't have the souls right now, but yeah, we'll try and do what I said and get towards that AoE heal spell. Rank him in Channeling Stance, okay, we can easily do that. We can do this as well when we recruit wizards, heroes. Yeah, alright, all this is good. Don't need to give you any equipment. Yeah, let's move on. We did sort of stall for a turn before attacking Boris at the Monolith of Festalung. Interested to see whether that one turn delay ends up... Or I end up regretting that one turn delay later. Alright, I still don't want to make peace with these guys. We'll see whether troops have moved afterwards. I'm assuming they might go after the All-Seeing Eye next rather than come down here. I mean, I'd see them if they were coming down here. But yeah, I don't want a non-aggression pact. And I didn't see any of their armies. Alright. Akorak the Crow is heading out towards Krakadrak. That's good.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though.
Yeah, so this
for
is the
while
first...
the potential rewards are...
This is the first of Archaon's quest battles. I think all these quest battles are pretty difficult. There's multiple waves here as well as this army, which our frontline units at the moment are not equipped to deal with Chaos Warriors, Knights, double Hell Cannons, so yeah, we're not going to take on these quests anytime soon. Ally mobilizing the settlement, that's good. Okay, so what happened over the end turn? Nothing too much down this way. Bloody Sword did not really get much stronger. And they moved troops out, okay. And they didn't come down here, so presumably they were in the Howling Citadel and moved out towards the Tzeentch guys, I'm guessing? It doesn't make sense to come the long way around here to get to the Tower of Torment, because you lose a bunch of movement crossing this river, so I'm confident they're not coming down down here. That's good. I definitely want to be able to take this without having to fight the garrison plus a stack or even half a stack.
Kislev's chosen.
Looks like... I'm not sure if these guys lost a territory. Yeah, I mean, the Goramadni tribe's not going to probably do great against this Kislev faction, but we can always bring them back if they get wiped out. That's a good thing about Norska. Alright, we can now get a little money out of the Maga King. See if we can get...
Dominate! Straight to business!
Oh
Where
no,
shall
even
we
less
raid
military
next?
access to the
The long
Goramadni.
ships are...
Maybe should have
Executioner!
took that 100 or whatever it was last turn. Alright, these ones, let's make a...
The grandfather blesses this
Yeah, that's kind of
meeting.
crap. Alright, we're definitely going to need more money. This isn't great. I'm not planning on attacking these ones anytime soon. So, Grimgor starts down here, basically, and is likely to end up at war with Kolek Suneater and his Marauder vassal who are here. And when Grimgor gets his extra stacks from the endgame crisis, at least some of those armies are surely going to push up this way. And because Grimgor will immediately be put at war with us when that happens, I'm thinking these guys are just going to be a bit of a speed bump for Grimgor. But at the same time, I'm not in a rush to go out and fight them. We're dealing with other stuff. So yeah, let's take a little bit of money for a non-aggression pact. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get any stronger. But who knows, maybe they were, I don't know, doing global recruitment and didn't get extra units or something. Okay, Prince Ograx.
For the gods of chaos.
Why don't you come over here? Let us know what's happening. Oh, they didn't recruit more units here yet. Nice. They might have been recruiting, trying to recruit units they could only get here, and that was cancelled or something. Good. The public order is also terrible because of all the chaos corruption. No, we can't get there this turn. No, and they have a hero here, which probably is going to mess up our attempts to sneak up on them with ambush dance or something. But we could still try ambush dance, I think. Alright, yeah, decent amount of replenishment. You come out of the settlement. Yeah, it's only a few units who aren't fully healing over this turn. That's great. So if I move like this... Okay, they've got their invocation down. That means we suffer attrition in their territory. I'm not too concerned about that. What's over here? No, it's just a terrain landmark or whatever.
Let us corrupt.
Yeah, because I think they can probably get over here.
Than I.
Possibly not.
It is treason to command me. By the eldritch I see.
Alright, if you stand right here, you're still in my territory. You're still channeling, which is good. Yeah, we don't get a boost to replenishment anymore from the encamp stance, sadly, so yeah, may as well channel. So I'm leaving this guy out in the open in the hope that this lord can reach him and make an attack and not realize Archaon's army's here. If it fails, it fails. I think we'll be able to launch the attack from here next turn.
Let us corrupt.
What I could do is move this guy... Oh no, he'd need a force march to move further.
Move.
Yeah.
My lord Zinch agrees.
Yeah, he might have the force march to join the attack on the settlement next turn, but that's fine. I'm mainly wondering if I...
No higher power than I.
I've definitely positioned these armies correctly. I don't think I can move this guy much further forward and not be in... Or move this guy further forward and still be in Archaon's reinforcement range. But what I could do... Yeah, this is what I could do. I could have him move forward, not be in reinforcement range, but just try and bait this guy out. And I can always retreat if he comes over here. So yeah, let's do this. Let's give you all these units. And you stand as close as you can, just as bait.
Moving.
Yeah. Don't think we should retreat to anywhere stupid here. I just want to draw this army out of the settlement. I mean, if they don't take the bait and they stay here, then we're in position to attack and support with our other armies. And even if we have to force march with Archaon, that's honestly probably not a big deal. Yeah, so I think this position is fine. Little attrition there, it doesn't matter.
I foresee destruction.
Okay. Did we get more units here? We did. Extra marauders. We don't need them right now. Looking at this though, maybe we should just merge these warhounds. Yeah, I should have looked at this last turn, I think. So merge them. I think I should just probably even get rid of these two. Yeah, I've still got another 2 units of warhounds in Archaon's army.
Dominance.
It's not that they cost a ton of upkeep, but they cost a little bit, and there's just diminishing returns on having so many of them, I think. We're not really likely to fight a big open battle for so long, and they're just, yeah. Having a couple of them is fine in the siege battles, but not more than that. So let's disband these 2.
Tempt me not.
Make sure I've got the right units selected.
Asinine mortal.
Yeah,
We
it saves
shall
us a couple
weave the
hundred
fates.
money. Okay, I think I'm happy with this positioning. We do have regiments of renown that we can bring in at some point too. Let's just leave them in reserve for now. Right, we have all these building upgrades to do. Yep, and even with that 10% discount, they are still expensive, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, we want the Chaos Shrine, boosts our income for more buildings, unlocks Chaos Sorcerers. So when we finish this, we'll be able to recruit 2 Chaos Sorcerers. And yeah, boosting the income is also really nice as well. It effectively gives us an extra 180 or so gold from this. But now we've done this building, we don't need to keep this on. So let's see, what's happening with Undivided Corruption? It looks like it's getting up to 102 turns anyway. So we can switch this over to... yeah, Portent of Doom, plus 2 hero recruit rank. We don't need this until enemies are actually here to attack us. So yeah, Portent of Doom, we can do that now and then get the extra 2 ranks on our new sorcerers. Sounds good. Yeah, don't want to do this. Okay, well we managed to spend all that gold really quickly, as I knew we could. We should get another couple of thousand from coming over here though. Don't think I need to disband any of these other units. Yeah, not really close to getting upgrades to Chaos Warriors or Chosen, but they'll come. Alright, anything else to do? Don't think so. Can we give coordination with you? We cannot. Can we...
Your corruption feeds me well.
Well, your opinion of me is increasing at least, out of the red. That's good. Do we have an allied mission? We do not. Yeah, I'm not interested in expending money in the outposts. They're still only at War of Crackerjack. That's fine. And I moved... oh no, I didn't move Argrax. Well, I might as well...
Never stop.
yeah, he can join in the fight here. Okay. Let's go to the next turn. So, next turn is when the game is going to start rolling the dice on the endgame. Well, hello there. You appear to have taken the bait, sir. I will withdraw. Oh no, please don't chase after me. Oh shoot. Alright, well, that's awkward. I retreated. I was slightly out of the zone of control of my allied armies, so we did actually follow up an attack. Well, I didn't want to sacrifice this lord, particularly the one I got up to rank 5, but crap. I guess I could draw the battle by running around until the timer ticks down, but I don't really feel like doing that, to be honest. I mean, it's not ideal to lose this lord. It's not the end of the world either. We should be able to catch this lord now. He's kind of committed. He's not going to be able to make it back to his territory even on forced march. Alright, we can do some damage to them. Yeah, this was bad though. I kind of thought they wouldn't have enough movement to reach me after I withdrew, and I also was pretty sure I'd end up standing closer to Archaon. But you have to be careful with setting this kind of trap and planning to withdraw. Ah, well. Getting them out of the settlement is good, of course. It's just not worth this guy getting killed for it. But there'll be other Chaos Sorcerer Lords. Sure.
Sorcerer of Chaos.
Yeah, so I'm only fighting this manually.
Moving fast.
Oh yeah, and we actually are on force march, so yeah, we can't actually draw the battle by letting this timer isn't counting down. So yeah.
I go.
We're unfortunately dead for sure. Alright, where are we going to drop that pendulum? Let's throw a fireball over here. That kind of clumped up. This looks like a good pendulum target. Nice. Alright, 26 kills, not too bad. Cossars are going to do... No, let's not fight the ones with spears. Cossars are going to do quite a bit of damage to their own guys here, I think. Well, they're just going to swarm in melee. Yeah, sadly our leadership's going to break here. We're not taking too much damage, but... I don't think it's going to let us cast this at point blank range. Maybe it does. Oh no, it did. Oh, got a decent number of kills. Well, that got a ton of... Yeah, that got quite a few kills. Alright, and he shattered. Okay. Yeah. Again, not worth the sacrifice, but we did a bit of damage. Possibly should have just been more aggressive and made absolutely sure I'd be able to launch the attack next turn, which I feel like Archaon probably isn't quite in range to do. If we'd been able to retreat and be in reinforcement range, this would have worked great, but yeah, I didn't think that we'd end up off to the side. Oh well. Yeah, so you're gonna force... Oh, okay, he can really not get anywhere. Well, alright, well this army's gonna be very easy to kill at least. I actually have another lord. Well, that's more gold for us. Good. Oh, we're so close to... Yeah, we were pretty close to... off what I wanted there. Fortunately, there wasn't anything very valuable on that lord. We did lose a Sword of Might. Okay. Yeah. Rip Egrim Zoratella. My bad.
Well, haven't you been a good little plaything?
Alright, let's get a little money for this trade agreement. Can we do anything here? We can. Good. Alright, let's set them to attack Crackerjack 2. Unless someone else is already besieging this. Doesn't look like it. There we go. And any other diplomacy. Doesn't look like Crackerjack have been involved in much of a fight yet. Yeah, nothing else really happening.
Sacred.
Okay. So yeah, can I get Archaon to Tower of Torment? I guess that's the question. Yeah, well, this guy's very dead, and they really don't have anything here. But I only have 20. Oh, I only have 80% of my movement after launching this attack. Yeah, I feel like we're not going to have enough movement. Let's try though. Prince Ograx.
Yes, I beg.
Do I want your help in this fight? Yeah, I think I probably do. I can always kick him out of the army afterwards if he's blocking our, you know, reducing our movement by too much.
Very well. Have my promise. Yes, Lord.
Alright, Order Resolve would wipe out Marauder Horsemen. Certainly don't want that. Yeah, we should definitely not have a unit wiped out here. We do have the issue, of course, that their mass missile fire is going to do a bit of damage to us, but we can do better than the Order Resolve here, I think. Yeah, let's keep this. We've got a low health Chaos Warrior unit. Some other kind of slightly beaten up units. Haven't found that channeling magic has made a great deal of difference. Yeah, magic's we're just kind of low on magic in this region. Fair enough. Okay. Have you off fire at will. Let's have Warhounds get ready on one flank. We've got a pretty strong flanking force here with the Swords of Chaos and the Knights of Tzeentch, as well as yeah, all the Warhounds and the fast stuff in the other army. So let's have them on the right flank. I think we'll just start shooting the Doom. Once our troops are all in position, we'll just start shooting them with the Hell Cannon. What do I want on the left? Probably something kind of durable. I don't want these guys taking more damage. Just leave them out the fight completely. Yeah, I can have. I don't really want Marauder or the Halberdiers taking arrow fire either because they don't have the shields. All right, let's do. Yeah, Marauders of Slanesh. That's a decent unit on the flank because they have that extra little bit of physical resistance. You can come over here. And we've got Spawn of Nurgle and 2 Trolls. I feel like I still kind of need to keep the Trolls close to Hero or Lord just because their leadership's so bad. Alright, you can kind of follow the Marauders in. And let's have the Beast of Nurgle on this flank too. Something like this. Alright. So wait for our reinforcements. They're not going to come towards us. They're just going to hold back with all their archers, of course, which is fine. Guess I need to... Yeah, I'm going to need to move this forward a bit.
Name your demand.
I think if we just gather our fast units together, we can roll up one flank pretty easily. If I time it right, I don't think we'll actually take that much missile damage. But that's a big if. Yeah, between losing that lord, I mean, and that was campaign positioning rather than in the battle, but between that, losing a unit of Chaos Warriors at the beginning, it's not been an ideal start. But this would be a good time to get that cavalry attack coordinated. Alright, now I want the Knights of Siege at the front, I think. Yeah, don't really need to use the Marauder Capital. Put you in the middle, because you've got that Apocalypse charge ability. Something like this. And yeah, don't really need this Lord. I will use... No, Algox is a little wounded. Oh, he is on a horse though. Okay, well you can join the charge. Okay. Let's have... You guys grouped, and start shooting. Not sure this is going to draw them towards us, but if they hand back, we just shoot them more with the Hell Cannon. Got this scroll as well. Yeah, that's not bad. I have noticed that the AI in Warhammer 3 is a little slower to sort of switch on from ranged attacks. Like, they will sometimes stand back and try and just sort of tank the damage. Alright, well they're advancing now, or doing something anyway. Let's advance through over this way. And these ones, yeah, it's a charge, apocalyptic charge. Charge speed and charge bonus. So I think charge speed is basically speed while you're charging. Alright, and everyone should be... Yeah, get a move on. Okay, I'm gonna send a couple of units over this way. We'll just get stuck in right away. Oh yes, and Archaon's on his steed. That's right. Oh, they really did not start shooting here, did they?
Pain and despair.
All right. Well, they're getting a few volleys in here. Let's get this down. All right. Well, we've got the charge off over this way. How are we doing in terms of taking missile fire? Looks like we're doing fine. Yeah, lost one spawn of Nurgle, that seems acceptable.
Chaos Marauders!
But we're basically on top of them now. Yeah.
The gods demand it! The eye opens! Archaon!
Alright, if you're fighting their lord... Oh, you are, but you're completely butchering him.
Give us ruin!
Good job. Nice one. Okay, the cavalry charge on this flank was not incredibly successful. Oh yeah, silly unbreakable Kislevites, that's part of what the problem is. Alright, we smashed them in the middle though. Yeah, overall really didn't take too much damage. These ones turn unbreakable, but we're just butchering them. Yeah. I think they're very close to getting the army losses.
Hordes of chaos!
So what took the brunt of the missile fire here? Maybe these ones. I don't know that we really lost many entities though. Alright, that looks like they've given up. Except, yeah, when the unbreakable wears off, we'll get the victory. Oh, lost a couple more of the spawn and Nurgle. Alright, that's fine. If we can get to the settlement this turn, I'm still okay with this.
Keep us going!
If we can't get to the settlement this turn, then I really screwed up with sacrificing that lord, and I should have just been more aggressive last turn. I guess on the upside, the crisis didn't spawn here on turn 10, so We've got that going for us at least. These units are all going to die because they're on force march, but I still feel like I get a little extra post-battle gold and captives captured from actually running them down. Unless it's a siege battle where they're automatically going to die. Yeah, not close to having anything wiped out. Yeah, that was good. Archaon led from the front. I forgot he was mounted, and then he was like in the middle of the Cossars, but they couldn't really hurt him, and yeah, he dealt a decent amount of damage. He absolutely destroyed this poor guy. Makes such a difference from Warhammer 2, where even your pretty strong lord can like not easily 1v1 an enemy lord because of the melee battle difficulty cheats. Alright, good rewards. Yeah, not much left over. More souls, that's all good. Oh, nice replenishment. Ooh, but do we want more souls? I don't think we need... Yeah, I don't think we need this replenishment. I think the souls and the favor are worth it here. Yeah. Alright, and this guy is dead. I should have checked for an allied mission against him, actually. We cannot reach the settlement. Nuts.
Need a boon.
Nuts, nuts, nuts. Okay. I think I need to come up with a good order to do all the checking of things in. I think checking diplomacy at the beginning of the turn does make sense. I used to do it more at the end of the turn in the Warhammer 2 campaigns, but there's just a lot more stuff to coordinate with the vassals, but I don't have ally missions, so that's fine. Alright, well if we can't reach this turn, we can go into encamp stance and get within range for next turn. They won't have much force build up. We can probably auto-resolve that fight and really not lose many of our guys. Yeah, so we'd be taking this on turn, or starting to sack this on turn 11. More units here, that's not bad. What's that corn unit? Is that Chaos Spawn of Corn? I think it is. Yeah, Spawn of Corn. A little expensive, maybe. If it wasn't for the... Or if we had sort of time on our side, I would like the idea of leaving this guy with as big a force as he needed to just easily sack the remnants of the garrison turn after turn after turn. Because although he's recruited a new lord, I think that plus even a low strength garrison is upwards of 2,000 gold. So I could have an army with upkeep 2,000 and basically sustain it just by sacking. Build up souls, build up at least a little bit of experience, roll magic items. Yeah, I think I like that idea.
I am the chosen of the gods.
Okay, haven't unlocked this stuff just yet. We've almost got to Grand Marshal of Chaos. Yeah, that's definitely going to be worth picking up. Oh, nice. And the fact that we actually gain +3 Lord Recruit rank kind of means it's nowhere near as difficult. Or, yeah, we don't have to get Lords up from level 1. So the fact we lost someone at rank 5 is not a big deal. Alright, more replenishment. Yeah.
The storm of chaos gathers.
So, yeah, you go into encamp stance. Come over this way.
The spoilers come.
Let's get Root Marcher on you. Alright, rank 5 for Ograx. He can devote to Khorne or Nurgle. Yeah, let's not worry about that right now. Turn off that notification. Okay, I do want him back in Archaon's army though, to pick this up. Vanguard deployment for Chaos Knights, yep, could be useful. Lose a battle and survive. I really hate this this trait. I mean, extra ward save is obviously nice, but this is just a pain for range, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, and this isn't particularly important. Right. So skill-wise... I do like this Chaos Commander skill. Boosts plus 24 melee defense leadership in an area around him. This is just personal combat skills. This is a boost to training, but I don't think that's a huge deal. 5% casualty replenishment in the army. That's not bad, but we have other sources of that. So let's go Chaos Commander.
My prayers are answered.
Yeah, so let's have you come out of the army. You can join Archaon
I am
next
pleased.
turn.
Absolutely not.
And that leaves you free to move a bit further. Although I think I want you in camp stance as well.
My lord Sinch agrees.
Okay. Alright. This building's not repaired yet, but don't care. Public order isn't even that problematic. We're getting a boost from Chaos Undivided. Yeah, I'm definitely not putting anything into this settlement. Investment-wise. Okay. And... yeah, one more turn before this comes in. So next time we want enough money to recruit 2 sorcerers, which costs... I don't think they're as much as 1,000 gold each, something around there maybe? Yeah, I think they're less than that actually in this. I think the hero recruitment is generally a little cheaper. So I've got plenty of gold for that. We don't need to do any recruitment. We've got these units building up, but none of these units are at the cap. Or maybe the Chaos Spawn of Khorne is, but I don't really think I need to pick that up. Got 2 Maraud. Oh no, that's the same one. Never mind. What are we getting in these other places? Anything interesting? Not really. Alright, we'll keep on... yeah, what do we want to do about Gifts of Chaos? We don't need this Ruinous Bulwark. We've dealt with the Kislevites more or less. Like, they're just not going to have much in that last settlement by the time we get there now. But I'll keep this on, I think. Unless there's something better we can get. No, we haven't unlocked this yet. What you can do is, like, remove a gift and then put the same one back on just to increase the number of souls you've spent. Which might not be a bad thing to do. Yeah, I think I could alternatively put this one on, gain a bunch of furies. I think I'd rather recruit units like Marauders that are going to be better for us in the long term than these. Alright, let's do the trick I mentioned. So remove that gift, then put it in again. So this is kind of a waste of 500 souls, but if you look over here, you do have to spend this number of souls to unlock these later Gifts of Chaos, and it's not only the souls per turn, it's also the one-time cost we just paid again. So yeah, we're just trying to build this up basically. And next turn we can do the same thing again if we want and unlock all this stuff. This isn't bad, tribute from vassals plus 100%. Once you've got a bunch of vassals, that's actually an okay amount of money. Yeah, alright, that's that for that turn. Okay, we don't need to worry about Path to Glory. Alright, can we see what these guys are doing yet? No. They didn't recruit much of an army, so they must think they can go attack somewhere relatively undefended. I'm not in contact with these ones though, am I? No, so I can't see how strong they are. They might be fighting someone on the west. Alright. Yeah, we already checked this. Yeah, let's check for ally missions at the beginning of the turn rather than doing it multiple times. Okay. Next turn. Do I want another Lord? No, because Archaon... let's get Archaon to level 12, so we get that +3 Lord recruit rank before we recruit more Lords. Alright, well, that guy's running away, but it's not really going to do him any good. Didn't see exactly how many troops he had, but he could only have recruited, I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe? Oh, Helmrip has started recruiting more units again. Kind of wish you'd just send off, set off with however many units that are there and just go after Crackertrack. Oh, I see. Right. Wintertooth took Shock Tracken. Yeah. Alright, well that's a bit annoying, although it looks like they're at least still heading over in this direction.
It pleases the prince.
Okay, and we didn't come into contact with Wintertooth because we don't have vision of this part of the water anymore. On the bright side, we didn't have the endgame crisis spawn yet. Yeah, so Crackertrack lost that, but they didn't lose their army. Okay, nothing else interesting happening here. Oh, Bloody Sword got wrecked. That is actually interesting. Okay. Yeah, they completely lost their forces. They didn't take another settlement. So if Archaon beelines for this... Okay. Well, they're going to have a few turns, unfortunately, to build more troops, because we need to deal with the Kislevites. Yeah, and they have a full-strength garrison here. So probably best I do launch the attack with Archaon.
It is decreed by me. Kill them all.
Alright, well we're getting a decisive victory just with Archaon's forces, that's good. Do have to watch whether the auto-resolve is going to wipe out any of my,
Dominance.
like these guys or something. Yeah, so let's go
Agreed.
take a unit out of Archaon's army so Ograx can go back in. And I think we want to drop just the normal Warhounds, yeah.
Choose me, master. There is only war. Destroy.
No
Okay, so you've
higher
got
power than I.
armored Kossars, Kossars with spears, 2 units of Kossars, yeah, that's not going to be enough. You might even just be a speed bump for these guys.
Bring them to ruin.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to do before launching this attack, and I think I will auto-resolve it unless it's saying I lose a unit. It is not. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, yeah, casualties, low casualties, that's good. A little bit of golden experience, a few souls. They didn't have a lord here, that makes a big difference, I think, for the favor we get. Ah, choices now. Oh yeah, that's right, they put in the option to be able to subjugate human factions as the Warriors of Chaos, that's interesting. Let's sack this for now, we're definitely going to do that, and that's a nice chunk of extra gold. And yeah, we just completed the Chaos Knight Leader boon, so the Knights now have Vanguard deployment. Oh, they're almost getting a revolt here. Okay, we should keep an eye out for that, although I think the AI gets such big cheats against revolt armies that it's not really an issue, even with them having, well, what will be a very low health garrison.
It is treason to command me.
Okay, so now what I want to do is have Archaon head up this way as fast as possible, beeline for the Howling Citadel before they rebuild too much. And I just need to leave enough forces here that I can sack this if I want to sack it more. But do I want to sack it more? I must admit I like the idea of subjugating Boris. The problem is though he's going to absolutely hate us. I think he's probably just going to... Unless we... Yeah, he's going to rebel against us at the first opportunity he gets, most likely. I do want to do it though, I'll be honest. What's the worst that could happen? Now, the worst that could happen is we'd have to come down and deal with
Be gone, fool.
deal with them again.
existence is an offense.
Oh, that is actually kind of a nuisance. I think if we subjugate him, it will give him a bit of an army again to start with. And yeah, this would improve a bit over this, like that military actions against him would go away slowly. But the fact that he hates we have treaties with our vassals, the fact that he has the aversion penalty at -100, like that's not going to go away. Yeah, okay. Well, it's a fun idea in theory to vassalize the Kislevites, but Boris is a bad choice for that. Alright, so let's go back to the original plan of sacking the settlement.
Let us correct.
We do need to leave a decent amount of strength here, though, in order to do that without taking lots of damage.
Dominance.
So I can pick up... I can probably pick up units on the way. How many turns is it going to take to get up here? Oh, I think if I fuzz march I get into friendly territory. That's really nice. Yeah, so let's not use any of Archaon's movement except to do that. So 1 turn to here, 2 turns, 3. There's going to be, yeah, I think there's going to be 2 turns of extra units becoming available. Don't have enough movement to kill this, finish this guy off, so he's probably going to come back in here. I think we should have stopped his recruitment. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'm a little torn here because I don't want to make Archaon's army weaker, but if I don't transfer any of the units out of Archaon's army, I don't have enough here to be able to sack their settlement with their extra troops down there. I mean, next turn the garrison's going to be at like half health or whatever, but these guys are not at half health. So I think what I should do is just occupy this, or maybe give it to the Tong. Bring them back. Wipe out Boris's faction. Yeah. Nice idea to sack this for a few turns, but I just don't think it's worked out. I think actually in the end it's not going to work out too well to do that. Hold on a second. If I bring back the Tong right away, they're just going to come in and occupy this, aren't they? Because I won't actually be stationed in the settlement.
Unleash chaos.
But if I... Yeah, it'd be good to bring the Tom back if they weren't going to immediately die. Don't think this option gives them a starting army. Let's see though. No, it does not.
It is treason to command me.
Alright, well, I mean that doesn't cost us anything to do again, so I guess if they just walk back in and take it, we just go attack them. Maybe I should have just occupied that though. So can they walk in and take this? There's no garrison there, and there won't be before their turn. Can they walk in and take this, even if my army's adjacent? I think they probably can. So maybe doing this wasn't good after all. But what were my other options? I mean, I can't kill this army. If I'd occupied it, I wouldn't be in much better shape here. Alright, this is what we'll do. Now, that's expensive. But we'll recruit these units. Yeah, I possibly should have considered grabbing a point in recruitment cost down there. We should be able to deal with this though. So if this guy comes and occupies his settlement, he doesn't have movement to then attack us. If he comes and attacks us, he doesn't have any extra units other than these 5, which is not going to be enough. So yeah. Alright, it's a bit of a risk, but let's leave our underling in charge of dealing with this situation and have Archaon move north as fast as possible. Alright, and does that put us... No, it just hasn't put us into contact with anyone else, or given us vision of Crackerjack itself up here. Okay.
I foresee destruction.
Alright, we have the Regiments of Renown here as well. I don't really want to spend any more gold though. I'm fine being in a bit of a deficit, but the recruitment cost is quite a lot. Yeah, well we don't need troops over the end turn. We might have a bit of a dodgy battle to retake this, although even if we lose stuff there, it's probably not a big deal. We would wipe them out for good. Alright, yeah, I think we're just done. Let's go into channeling stance.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And stand... We'll stand next to the settlement.
Let's be about this.
I feel like it doesn't stop them from just occupying it though. So yeah, I think the Tong are going to disappear and then we'll have to bring them back again, but whatever. Alright, what else are we doing? We're recruiting sorcerers. Yeah, all these buildings got finished, that's great. Yeah, that's that boost income I was talking about. And growth and stuff. And we've got 2 Chaos Sorcerers. Experience gain on Law of Fire, don't care about Dark Fury. Let's pick this guy up. Yeah, don't care about those. So you're going to come over and join an army, for sure. I think our other one, though, we might want to actually scout to the south. So yeah, Cambrian line of sight. Yeah, let's have this guy come in. We've got multiple wizards. Actually, all of our characters right now are wizards, our lords as well. So we don't need to get the second guy into an army, probably. You can just head down whichever way we want. Maybe down this way, or we can decide next turn. Okay. So for you, just check out his Path to Glory. Yeah, these actually would have been quite easy to get on this guy, unfortunately, but that's fine. I mean, unfortunate in that he's not going to be joining an army. We're in a battle against Slanesh. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll see about that. Yeah, so for you, let's do that.
Good. Now
I think I'll have this guy join Archaon's army and be like Archaon's dedicated spellcaster while Archaon's leveling up other stuff. We can level up magic on Archaon eventually. For this guy, yeah, let's just go specialist first, I think.
The gods smile.
Alright, Prince Ograk's leveled up again. Nice.
For chaos.
Alright, damage building, don't care about. Building upgrade available, don't care about. Yeah, we'll have to just wait and see what happens over the end turn here. I didn't want to waste another turn here, though. It's kind of too important we go grab this second Dark Fortress, I think. Right, and I can't see my allies after Crackerjack. Yeah, we'll have to hope that these ones just
Northman.
get over here and do some fighting anyway. Looks like they're going to. Okay, let's move on. Okay, yeah, and they were able to just retake the Tower of Torment. Oh, and they embedded a hero into the army that makes them a bit strong as well. Well, okay. We'll see what the odds are like for this battle. Maybe not great. It's a little frustrating that you don't get any way to protect the settlement immediately after awakening the tribe. Like, I can understand it doesn't want to spawn them a strong army or whatever, but the fact that I can be standing right by... I mean, I guess the answer is that I should have occupied this myself, but then what I'd have to do to give it to the Tong, who don't exist right now... Yeah, you're going that way, good. Actually, oh, maybe they could help me get in reinforcement range for the Tower of Torment? Ooh, oh, they might be in range. Yeah, faction destroyed Tong. Oh, we barely knew you. Don't worry, they'll be back. But yeah, it's a little weird to me.
Let us corrupt.
No, they're just out of reinforcement range. Oh, they're maybe not at war with them. Hold on.
To be honest, I'd rather be raiding.
Oh no,
but
they
you'll
are.
have
They
my
are.
time.
Yeah, and I can't take over this army because it's led by their faction leader. Although they wouldn't be able to move anyway. All right. Yeah, just to finish that previous thought, it's a little frustrating that you like can't defend the settlement on the turn that you awaken the tribe, even though you've got troops in the area. Oh, and we took attrition as well because we don't control the settlement anymore. Ugh, so annoying. Right.
Now.
Well, we didn't have enough movement after giving it to the Tong to go into an camp stance. I did think about that. And Archaon didn't quite make it into our friendly territory here.
What?
Well. Yeah, we're not going to have enough to win here. Oh, we rolled 2 more units, though. How strong is their garrison? Very depleted.
It is treason to command me.
Maybe I should try and fight that.
Slaughter the sheep.
For chaos.
I do not think it's going to give us good odds here, though. Could I bring Archaon back?
Tendrils of chaos in you.
Well, these guys don't recruit even a lord by the looks of it. Maybe I should... It's really unfortunate that this guy didn't stand slightly closer to the Tower of Torment to be able to help me.
Mine eldritch eyes see.
Alright, here's what I'll do.
Have my promise.
Now, let's check diplomacy first. Try and get in the habit of doing that. Yeah, so these guys lost a territory
Never yield.
to Wintertooth, that's good.
Sacred X.
Now dominate.
Alright, you want a military... Yeah, good. You want military access now.
Straight
Hopefully you
to
can pay a
business.
bit more for it.
Where shall
Yes.
we raid next?
I don't want a
The
defensive
long
alliance with
ships
these guys,
are
though.
ready.
Don't think that really is to my advantage currently. We want to eventually vassalize these Norskins, of course. But I will take that 600 gold for right now. Yeah, that was worth waiting on. I'm happy I did that.
Tribal fury.
Warhammer.
Alright, let's see what it says happens if I make this attack. I mean, we can always withdraw. I'm just curious. Yeah. These ones are only at 29 out of 90 though. They're like a third strength. But their 2 single entities are going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, we'll just encircle for now.
Ravage them!
It sucks, but Archaon needs to come back and deal with this. Yeah, I think I just sort of messed up that last turn. There wasn't a great way to do it, but having Archaon move out and then back seems kind of silly. I should have just occupied with Archaon and then sent whatever force I needed to kill this guy off last turn. Oh well.
Attack!
Yeah, now we shouldn't have any trouble. Oh, we're gonna have these units wiped out though, let's see. Yeah, we are. 4 units wiped out. Yeah, I don't want that.
Wipe them out! Destroy!
I think I'm fine to merge them.
Kill them all! Despoil!
Of course, we can always fight it manually, but I do find that these minor siege battles get a little repetitive. Alright, I think that'll do. Yeah, that's a bit of damage, but not too bad. Yeah, got experience in Archaon, we do need that. Yeah, 3,000 gold. Good. Let's sack this again.
Steal from Kislevite.
Okay, picked up a rare magic item, not bad. And some other stuff, alright.
I foresee.
And yeah, let's just go in and give this to the Tong, get rid of Boris's faction, and move on.
Destroy.
Yeah, faction destroyed. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to have to leave it for this part. A little unfortunate to be taking a bit more time than I'd hoped finishing Boris off here, but it's okay. We made it to turn 12 without the crisis, so it's not happened in, you know, the earliest, like, 3 turns it could have. These guys are still looking very vulnerable. We can go up here, hopefully take this and then subjugate them. And I guess I can just send this other army along as well. So yeah, still reasonably happy with how this is going. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you for the next part.